What is up, guys? Dashing here for episode 338, I think, of Community Universe Mode, and edition number 87 of Monday Night Fusion, the continuation, of course, as we got cut off this past Monday with some severe lag, so we got that dink double stream coming today, and I'm not alone. I think he went to... Are you here? Oh. My guest had to run and use the bathroom, ladies and gentlemen, but he will be here at the commentary desk in just a moment. We got a super special little sweet guest here for our double feature today, this Friday, as we continue where we left off this past Monday. Remember, we only got the first matchup done. It was Shanaz Andoni and Reese Matthews in a number one contenders match for the CMV Anarchy Championship. The winner would go on to Purgatory to challenge Perry Heenan, the new champion. And we'd see Shanaz with a triumphant comeback victory after surviving 3 of Reese Matthews' finishers. He would come back to win it, but what you might not have seen, well, if you're subscribed to our YouTube channel, /DashingDJ Uri, there you can see it in my Twitch info section. You saw that little sweet exclusive. Troy Myers, who was ringside during the match in the corner of Reese Matthews, followed Shanaz Andoni backstage following the bout and brutally attacked him. They got into a massive brawl, and to Shanaz's credit, even after going through that grueling brawl with Reese, he still put up one hell of a fight and actually beat Myers' ass for a little bit, but Myers ended up getting the upper hand, hitting Shanaz with a steel chair and then slamming him on the concrete with some sort of sidewalk slam type maneuver. But Troy Myers has been taken to a local medical facility. No update on him, Shanaz Andoni has been taken to a local medical facility. Troy Myers fled the scene and is gone from the arena now. No word on Shanaz as of yet, but I have no idea why Troy Myers would attack Shanaz Andoni like that. We'll just have to wait and get an update from the doctors over there as we get set for action. We just saw Arthur Rose enter. Now here comes the assassin, Harvey Hastings. Is my guest back yet?
I am, yeah. I was just, peeling my Lucozade bottle.
Okay, my guest is back, ladies and gentlemen, from the bathroom. So here we go, joining me for this double feature of Fusion and Genesis, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Nasty boy, Big Bucks Hayden, I call him, Mr. Nashtastic of unmatched intensity and ferocity, coming over here.
That might have been the best introduction ever. I appreciate that.
Welcome to Monday Night Fusion, Big Nasty.
I'm looking forward to it. Looks like a strong card.
Oh, we got a lot of pretty dope main event. We've also got American Justice going one-on-one with the undisputed champion Chris Andrews in a non-title match. And of course, right here, we got this dank tag match. Right, two combustible teams, to say the least. You see in the ring right there, Arthur Rose and Harvey Hastings, Purgatory opponents. They'll be fighting to see who fights Oliver Smith at Ascendance in his retirement match. And they're going to be taking on the bickering duo, they call themselves. Here's the man with the most exquisite facial hair in CMV, Tyson Cage. And I believe you know his partner pretty well in Sarasi.
Oh, I do. Yeah, when you have Sarasi in a match, you can be sure for one exquisite match. He can put on some great bangers, and
we've certainly seen that from him, but not as of late. These past couple of months, Sarasi's been on a pretty steep losing streak, and it continued last week when he and Tyson had that tag team title opportunity, and Sarasi would refuse to tag in Tyson Cage the entire match. And then when Sarasi finally went for a tag, Tyson Cage jumped off the apron, and they ended up losing out and becoming the tag team champions because of that. Was what happened after the show, though. That kind of shocked a lot of people. The two seemingly becoming closer as Sarasi kind of vented his true emotions, and Tyson Cage kind of broke down and said Sarasi's his best friend, and he's learned a lot from him, and he doesn't want Sarasi to become like him. So apparently losing out on that huge opportunity last week has brought these two even closer. We'll see if they can get back to their winning ways. Remember, that was their first actual tag team loss last week. So,
well, you know what they say. You don't know what you've lost until you lose it. No, you don't know what you've got till you lose it. So, if they were on the same page, they could have become champs.
Exactly. Remember what
realized
Sarasi also said? He said, Tyson, it's up to you whether you want to end this team or keep it together. I'm not going to stop you from breaking up this team. But Tyson said, I don't want to break it up. It's up to you if you want to break this up. Apparently, they decided neither of them want to break each other up. Like I said, they were on they beat Fatal Decision when they were the tag team champions. They beat Chris Andrews when he was the tag team champions. They were undefeated for like 3 months they were together. Oh, look at those dank stars, boys. These subscribers.
For a long time since I've been at the commentary desk watching this entrance, and I'm excited.
Sarasi always puts on exciting matches, but like I said, God, I don't even remember the last match that Sarasi won. He started off so strong in the Cyborg Invitational. He was on top for a little bit at 3-0, and then I don't know what happened. Something just clicked, and he hasn't won a match in nearly 3 months, I think, at this point. Maybe tonight could finally, if he and Tyson are finally on the same page, they could get one up over the Assassin and the Unique One. Papa bless for the subs, though. Gonna get those dank emotes soon. What is up, guys, in Dragon Screw?
Well, how much do you have to pay to get the Dragon Screw one? Because that's the one that really, grabbed my interest.
That's $9.99. And unfortunately, to get a Schmitty face, you're gonna have to pay $24.
Oh.
I don't think anybody's going to go for the Schmitty. Maybe Batman.
Tim did it.
You got the... Really? How do you know?
Tim paid $24.99. It says on the chat.
Oh, wow. Papa bless Tim. Thanks for the subs. Those dank black stars, which unfortunately you can't have custom sub badges. But it's whatever. You get those dank little stars. But welcome in, everybody, as we get this matchup underway. Arthur Rose and Harvey Hastings, like I said, going to be going one-on-one in 2 weeks' time at Purgatory. The winner will go on to Ascendance to face Oliver Smith in his retirement match. We're actually going to see Smith in action later on against Filth Shane Scott. Let's get an Irish whip from Tyson Cage. We know that Andrew
I'm not
Briggs,
mistaken, this man debuted in the Rumble, right?
Who, Arthur Rose?
Yeah.
No, Arthur Rose debuted... Gosh, probably about a month and a half back now. He was in the Rumble. He actually eliminated Paul Anderson, if I remember correctly. It was a pretty big elimination from him. Arthur Rose kind of been having a bit of a...
That's the main memory I have of this young man.
Kind of been having a little bit of a mental breakdown as of late as Tyson Cage helps out his partner Sarasi there. He has like this weird old kind of antique mirror that he's been carrying around with him, saying that inside is trapped another personality. I don't know. We know we got all these kooky personalities here in CMV, no doubt about it. But Arthur Rose is dangerous in that ring. Holds victories over the likes of Shanaz Andoni, former Anarchy champion, light heavyweight champion, tag team champion. But you see that man out there on the apron. His opponent at Purgatory, Harvey Hastings, he holds a singles victory over Travis King, the only man to pin the #1 contender for the Undisputed Championship. But certainly Harvey paid for that last week. I don't know if you saw it, but it was a Falls Count Anywhere match. Travis King absolutely obliterated Harvey Hastings. I'm surprised that Harvey's even here tonight.
It's hard to watch.
That's just a show to Harvey's sheer will to compete, because he was, God, that cut on his forehead, I don't even know how he's standing, let alone competing in this matchup. But look at that, some teamwork. Shin breaker and Dragon Scooter by Arthur Rose as Hastings is now the legal man. Rip Sergeant Miller. Never forget. You got the Schmitty in probably about a week. And hopefully they'll prove it. I don't see why they wouldn't. Sarasi with a nice kill switch to Harvey Hastings. There's a singles match I'd like to see between these two. Hastings in an interview. Actually, not an interview. He was bumped into his old indie tag team partner, Gerard Fisher. You guys might know from down in NGW, rip in peace, never forget. Gerard was here on Fusion for some reason. They bumped into each other backstage. Kind of seemed a bit of tension between them, but Harvey saying that Arthur Rose better keep himself in check tonight, better not cost him this matchup. Harvey needs a win, no doubt, after getting mollywopped by Travis King last week. Oh, but look at this. Nice whirly bird head scissors by Harvey. Arthur is coming off that, Jesus Christ, you want to talk about a dominant win. Check out Arthur Rose versus Salvi last week. Salvi literally didn't get one move in. Arthur Rose probably beat him about a minute and a half. I've never seen, especially someone like Salvi, who's usually doing the dominating, to just take a loss like that. His mind must be on Xander Slate or something. But Harvey nearly getting the pin there. What's up, Echo? Is Blake Nick Blake? Yes, he is. He's wait, no, he isn't. That was last week. Nick Blake is not booked on Genesis, I don't think.
Oh, I haven't said head trauma in a long time. Oh,
unfortunately,
he's made away chills.
Maybe on the live event, which we are skipping the Fusion one, by the way. We're skipping the Fusion live event. I'm not going to be doing. If we did all the matches, that'd be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
like
13, 14,
today.
15, 16, 17, that'd be 18 matches. So I'm going to be skipping the Fusion live event. I don't know what Hastings is doing here. He keeps kicking Sarasi and then just looking at him, wasting a lot of time. Maybe maybe he suffered a concussion last week or something. So I'm not too sure what he's doing here. But I was about to say earlier in the match, we know that next in line for a Fusion Tag Team title shot is Andrew Briggs, and a partner of his choosing. And they will get that opportunity at Purgatory. Andrew Briggs has yet to choose his partner, but he was in the corner of Bannon last week when he defeated Crow. So maybe he's thinking about getting Bannon as Harvey gets off another headshot to Sarasi here. Sarasi is reeling, but still, again, Harvey just stands there, not doing anything. Oh, there's a DDT finally, Sarasi.
I believe he said he was skipping the Fusion one time.
Yes. I don't know. Where are you? Oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Sarasi goes for a tag, and Tyson Cage jumps off the ring apron. Oh, maybe there's still a bit of animosity between these two. Tyson Cage.
So disappointing.
As if I thought they got over this, and they're on the same page. Now Tyson Cage gets back on the apron as Harvey regains control. Oh, I was about to say, if Sarasi and Cage get the win here, maybe they can get themselves back in line for a title shot come Ascendance. We know that's on the horizon. It's just, gosh, what? Fucking 6 weeks away at this point is Ascendance. I'm doing only 4 weeks instead of 6, by the way, now. I know that's kind of a big change, but I looked at the schedule, and we don't have that long until 2K18 comes out.
That's exactly what I thought. I had to make a few changes to my
Ascendance is just
lineup.
4 weeks after Purgatory now instead of 6. As Harvey, this is very odd. Harvey just, every time he gets in control, he literally just stands there. Like I said, he shouldn't have come back after that beaten by Travis King last week. There's something wrong with him. He should have taken the week, because now he's risking further injury going into his match against Arthur Rose. Look at that back suplex by Sarasi. And now it seems like Sarasi is going to try to take this match into his own hands. Oh, Irish whip into the corner. Might be looking for that lawn dart. The assassin could be in trouble. Oh, no, a boot to the side of the head. And then a reverse DDT by Double H as he stomps down onto Sarasi. Again, another stomp in the midsection and goes for a pin. 1, 2. Now Tyson comes in to try to save Sarasi. He doesn't have to, though. Sarasi kicks out on his own. I don't know. These two, they're on the same page in 1 second, and then a moment later they're at each other's throats. I guess they're called the bickering duo for a reason, as we get a nice Hurricane Rana whip.
A very indecisive team. You know, but it seems like it's just Tyson Cage who's, not too sure.
Well,
Sarasi seems like he's...
Well, look at that. There again. Sarasi was looking for the tag again, and once more, Tyson Cage jumped off the apron. But last week, we talked about it in that tag team title match. Sarasi would not make the tag, and now Tyson Cage, a third time, jumps off the apron as Sarasi goes for a tag. It seems like Tyson Cage might be getting back at his on-again, off-again friend here for last week. Tyson Cage just wants nothing to do with this matchup, making Sarasi suffer. Oh, but Sarasi with a Pele kick of his own to Harvey Hastings, showing him how it's done. And a fourth time, Tyson jumps off the apron. Every time Sarasi comes close to their corner, Tyson Cage just has none of it and wants to get the hell out of Dodge.
Jesus.
Oh. And now Harvey busted wide open with a sharp elbow drop. Sarasi saying, Tyson's actually, oh no, he's going up under the apron now. As Sarasi looking to finish the matchup on his own, he says, fucking Tyson Cage be damned, the master of the soup, face busters I should say, with the wheelbarrow there into the pin. 1, 2, no, only a 2 count. Tyson Cage did come in to try to stop Arthur, but it didn't matter. Harvey able to battle out on his own. What up, Hardline? What up, Topher? As Sarasi
you do got
now
to
on the
notice
ring
that
apron.
Harvey's busted open here.
Yeah, Harvey's, I think it was off the Pele kick. Let's get a nice missile drop kick, but Harvey somehow saw it coming. Eyes in the back of his head. Now a spinning soul kick. Going to try to shoot for a takedown. Gets a clobbering blow to the back instead. And German suplex. Backflips out of it, does Sarasi. And Harvey kind of dumbfounded. Are we finally going to get a tag? Oh, Sarasi actually almost made the tag. Oh, and there's a third headshot, I do believe, to Sarasi here. As Harvey Hastings just taunts him, beckoning him to rise to his feet. I think, Mari, say you would love
the
it.
way Sarasi just crumbles.
We got Big Nasty on commentary. The Nasty one.
Appreciate that.
Oh, wait a minute. Harvey finally going to look to finish. Go to the top rope. He's known for that Anaconda Vice, but also known for the Shooting Star Press. And he gets it off on Sarasi. Desperation pin out of pure instinct, perhaps. 1, 2. Oh! I don't know if Tyson Cage broke that up or Sarasi kicked out. Either way, though, Arthur Rose disposes of Cage. Harvey to the top again. Gonna look for a second one, I think.
What a fly.
No. He's beckoning Sarasi to get to see Tyson Cage actually gonna help out Sarasi, pushing Harvey off the top rope. Maybe Tyson Cage is finally snapped out of this funk.
Oh, change of heart.
But it might be too. Oh, maybe now Harvey gonna go for a tag to Arthur. I think yes he is, but Sarasi's sleeping on his feet. He's got to snap out of it. Arthur back into the ring. Irish whip to Sarasi, gonna put him in the corner. Watch out, ref. That's not John Cohn, by the way. John Cohn fired from Fusion, we know, by general manager Schmitty. Couple of back elbows there by Sarasi. Frees himself. Tyson Cage still. He started this matchup. He's only in the ring for literally like 30 seconds, I think. Oh, we're finally going to get it. Sarasi with the lawn dart. Arthur Rose face first into that second turnbuckle. And now Sarasi. Harvey Hastings got one. Now it seems to be Rose's turn. The full Nelson face buster this time. Into the pin. Harvey's not going to be able to help his partner. 1, 2. Arthur kicks out, though. Arthur not taking a whole lot of damage here in this one. Oh, and finally a tag. Tyson Cage, after letting Sarasi get whooped, and then comes in and tries for a pin. Vintage Cage.
Maybe that was the tactic. Let Sarasi take all the damage, and then let Cage pop in.
Could have been. Maybe only
Finish
Cage's plan. Didn't share it with Sarasi.
Maybe.
By the unique one. What's up, Toonsy? Every time you come into the chat, you just say Topher retired. Vintage Toonsy. Oh, up onto the shoulders. Counters the fireman's, though. Tyson Cage is though, like Big Nasty said here, 100% fresh, whereas Rose and Harvey have taken a lot of damage. There's that combo of a headbutt, double knees. And now, Kinshasa by Arthur Rose into the pin. That's usually what Tyson Cage used to finish his opponents off. Will it be enough? No! Very close, though. I don't even think Sarasi came in to try to help out his partner as Rose now stalking Tyson Cage. Rose will look to finish with that back suplex, sit out powerbomb. Tyson Cage counters, looking to show him how maybe a Kinshasa is done. Oh, no, just a front headlock. Dragging Arthur away from his corner, though. What do we got here? Sidewalk slam by Tyson Cage.
I did actually think it was Crow. Is this the Fusion code?
They've actually fought before. Wait, Crow is on Fusion, though. Oh, wait a minute. Kinshasa by Tyson Cage, showing Arthur Rose how it's properly done. And there's the 3 count, the bickering duo back to their winning ways.
If that was the strategy, it definitely worked out.
Yeah, I was about to say, maybe Big Nasty here is right. Maybe that was the strategy, but just Tyson Cage's strategy. So I don't think he shared it with Sarasi. Sarasi kept trying to make tags, and Tyson Cage was jumping off the apron, but it got the job done. Cage came in nice and fresh, hit the Kinshasa, and it was deal done. The bickering duo pick up the victory over purgatory opponents Rose and Hastings. Never forget Buzzsaw Jack. I certainly haven't.
Nice to see Sarasi be just as resilient as he was when I last saw him.
Sarasi finally gets a win, but not the man to get the pin or submission. I guess it's something, though. As now these two celebrate, we're going to get that hug we usually get. Yes, we do. We get the hug. We get a cheeky little hug, so maybe Sarasi was in on the strategy. Maybe they're trying to dupe Rose and Hastings into falling for it. I don't know. We'll have to wait to hear from these guys again, as I'm sure we will. Nash, you a big fan. Glad to see Sarasi in action again.
I'm just here for the fellow Brit.
Sarasi bleeding bad. Who's British?
Who's British on the card today?
Oh, I thought you meant them two, and I was going to say neither of them is British.
Nah, I'm going to be the Michael Cole to the Miz in 2011, don't worry.
Chris Andrews, our undisputed champion, going to be in action later on against American Justice.
I do know a thing or two about American Justice.
Oh, good God. Whew.
Now, I thought these were a tag team. Tell me what's going on here.
Well, what is going on here between Sean Kent and Azrael is these two have been very vocal about the general managership. I guess I don't think that's a word, but we'll go with it. Of Schmitty. Remember, he actually tried to fire these two before Johnny Sampson annulled that whole order. And especially Azrael has been going off on Schmitty, saying he wants him in the ring, he wants to beat his ass, he's a terrible GM, this, that, and the other thing. Schmitty has finally had enough and has put these two against each other, and to make sure that they do not flake out and say, nah, we're not fighting each other, we're brothers. He has put a United States title opportunity on the line, post-purgatory.
Oh.
So Sean Kent and Azrael obviously both have been also vocal about wanting singles opportunities. They are former Fusion Tag Team champions, and tonight they have to face each other. Only one of them can go on to fight either Xander, Slater, Salvi. We'll find out whoever it will be at Purgatory that walks out the United States champion.
Well, I mean, Sean Kent has a massive shadow overlooking him of his brother. Definitely needs to get that US title shot and step out.
That's true, but no doubt Kent, since coming to Fusion, I think about 5-6 months ago at this point, has certainly lived up to the Kent name, won the Fusion Tag Team titles just 3 months into his career. He holds a singles victory, not only a victory, but a domination victory over undisputed champion Chris Andrews when he was the champion. Sean Kent, no doubt, lives up to that Kent name. We know his brother on Genesis, the Alpha World Champion, Ryan Kent, CMV legend, going to be in action later on Genesis, taking on Josh Wolf. But tonight, Kent...
Oh, it's been a while since I've commentated over him as well. Jesus.
Looking to make Purgatory a Kent celebration. That Kent family going to be partying. We know Ryan's got to defend his championship against former champ Bob Luger. Hello, my friend, and welcome in, and welcome to CMV. What's up, Tomcat? Hello, Austin.
How do you join? Post the goddamn next page.
You can have Big Show. Big Show's available. What was that fake laugh? Don't give me a pity laugh. Don't appreciate that.
We loved it.
Here we go. Sean Kent ready to battle. These two have never gone one-on-one before. They have fought each other before. It was right around when Sean Kent was first debuting. They were in a triple threat match with one another. But they've never faced off just one-on-one, mano-a-mano. As here comes the Boa, Big Asshole, a former Fusion Tag Team champion and two-time international champion. Would love to add that United States title accolade to his resume.
One step closer to Grand Slam, baby.
Indeed. No doubt these two are fuming at Schmitty, but with the title shot on the line, they're going to do what they have to do. We know that Sean Kent has got to watch out for the boa constrictor, Azrael. And we know that Azrael got Sean Kent. Sure, I can upload Troy.
Damn, those chiseled abs, though.
It is not lagging. Fuck off.
A little bit. Tad.
I swear to God, if it
Not
starts lagging
bad,
after the first match again, I'm going to cry. We're just going to do one match over the next couple of weeks each for Fusion, I guess. He's certainly shimmering in the light. Azrael likes, oh, I gotta turn this AC down. I'll say Frio.
Is it quite hot on your side of the commentary desk?
It is.
Yeah, I'm gonna open a window on this side.
You only missed the first match, Austin. we saw the bickering duo get back to their winning ways by defeating Arthur Rose and Harvey Hastings. How got Troy? Huh? Is it buffering? It's not buffering for me. And before I jinx it.
No. I like the way this guy carries himself.
You talking about Azrael?
Yeah.
Oh my God! Look how things not starting off too well for me. Charge that Sean Kent needs a pop-up powerbomb for his troubles. God damn, I think Azrael just wanting to get this finished with. I don't know if these two will remain partners after this. You know, though, one of them's gonna have to lose, and I don't know how they'll take it. Both these men very egotistical. So I don't know if the fatal decision is going to be able to survive this this match here. Schmitty might get what he wants, but I guess we'll have to wait and see as Azrael now in control. And I was going to say he is a former two-time international champion. Has tangled with some of the greats. Holds victories over the likes of Tim LaFave. They had that pretty great feud at the end of last season to get that snap power bomb there by Boa. What
would happen here if they got a double count out?
That'd be interesting. I don't know. Maybe a triple threat of some kind. I'm sure Schmitty has something up his sleeve for any sort of outcome. I always forget what BOA stands for. Always, it's like best all around or something. I have no idea. Best of them all. I think that's it. Best of them all. I'm gonna go with that.
Wouldn't that be BOTA?
I have no idea. I never remember what it stands for. But Sean Kent up to the top rope. Sean Kent definitely more agile than his older brother in Ryan Kent. There's that savant kick that catches Azrael right in the chest. 10 out of 10. Sean Kent taking the driver's seat by force here. Gonna lift him up from the seated position, looking for a suplex perhaps, but Azrael gonna stall it. Yes, he is. Into a suplex of his own. I don't know if Xander Slade or maybe Salvi are perhaps watching this one. I mean, we haven't seen Xander Slade in action for 3 weeks, and he's not booked to compete tonight after that brutal attack back at Absolution by Salvi. That spear off the apron, and down goes Sean Kent. Azrael going to meet We're going to the outside now. Perhaps Big Nasty's prediction is going to come true with a double counter, or perhaps a count-out victory. I wouldn't be surprised if either of these men took a count-out victory. Sean Kent, though, goes right back in the ring at the count of 2. And just stands there waiting for Azrael to come and join him. Maybe some respect between these two men who have shared gold with one another. Sean Kent telling Azrael to come back in the ring and join him. No clean ring entry, though. Immediately catches him with a crossbody. And immediately following this matchup, we got that big collision. The hulking yellow and black Crusader, American Justice, going to be taking on the undisputed champion, Chris Andrews. Huge opportunity for Justice there, but Andrews desperate for a win. He's been losing all month long. We know he has that huge defense coming against Travis King at Purgatory. We still got a lot to come after that. In fact, our main event, what a tag match it's going to be. Paul Devine and Schmitty of Lineage going to be taking on Brody Sampson and Jacob Ziegler as Azrael.
Oh, the Sampson family.
Big Sampson family fan?
Nah, you know, they're not good people, I don't think.
Well, I think Johnny's been becoming a better guy. Definitely better than when he started off, but no doubt about
I haven't really had to deal with old Johnny in a while, but I'm having to deal with his daughter quite often, and I'm not really comfortable with it.
While we were talking there, actually, Azrael tried to mount a comeback, and Sean Kent shot him down. Then Azrael collapsed from exhaustion. That's not a good sign. We're not even that late into this matchup. Maybe like 5 minutes at this point. Azrael is already gassed as he goes for a pin. 1, 2, kind of just collapsed into it. I think Azrael was able to get Kent back to his feet at the same time as Azrael. Forearm smash. Not exactly a phenomenal forearm, though, which Azrael is known to end some of his matches with. Good. What is this? Lift and cutter. Now this is Big Nasty, Big Bucks Hayden. Oh, but wait a minute! As I'm talking, as I'm referencing it, Azrael going to the apron, gonna look for that phenomenal forearm, I think, or he's just gonna stand. I don't know. He's just gonna walk back into the ring. Azrael. Oh, no! Wait a minute! Boa bottom! I haven't seen Azrael hit the boa bottom in I don't think this entire season. Lateral press. 1, 2. Oh, Azrael about to be like, psych, fam. Nah, not going to risk that phenomenal forearm. Goddamn. Now he's going to go for it, I think. Nope. Springboard elbow drop, but he misses Sean Campbell to move out of the way. Damn, I got hyped for that boa bottom. Big fan. Oh, but now Kent going to fire back. Big Reese Matthews fan as he drops the cradle DDT. And now all Kent needs to do is connect with the GTS, and he has a United States title shot in his future. Rink in the eyes by the dirty heel Azrael, though. Goes for a swoop slam. Sean Kent drops down behind. Pushes Azrael away, and now up onto the shoulders.
Hello, Austin.
Go to sleep by Sean Kent, busting open his partner. 1, 2, 3, and Sean Kent earns the United States title opportunity.
Got to be a bit of pill to swallow. Losing to your tag team partner. Make sure the Marty Jannetty of the tag team.
What a match, though. Nice finish there, too. Azrael trying to use those dirty heel attacks, rake of the eyes, but Sean Kent not feeling the pain, I guess. Pushes Azrael off and connects with the GTS, and now Sean Kent has the United States title opportunity awaiting him after Purgatory. What does this mean for the future of Fatal Decision? We'll have to wait and see. That boa bottom, though. Sean living up to the Kent name here tonight. I'm sure Ryan is proud of him watching this from the Genesis Arena.
Add another belt to the family.
Look at that. GTS knee straight to... Oh, God. I didn't even see Azrael just fall on the middle rope like that. Just adding to the pain. Sean Kent puts down Azrael. And now celebrates his victory. But Schmitty, he doesn't care. I'm sure he's in the back rubbing his hands together, having a laugh. His work is done. Fatal Decision might be no more. Damn, Tomcat, you don't want that what is up, guys emote? You don't want that dragon sticker?
Don't want that Schmitty face.
God damn, look at that vein in Sean Kent's arm. Whew. Pumping that iron, boy.
You could, like, rub that vein up and down.
Is that what you do?
Stroke.
You like to rub veins up and down?
That's what I do. Yeah, that's what I do. I walk into the shower.
What? I'll have you all know Mr. Nash Tactics sent me a video earlier of him taking a bath.
No.
It's not even a lie.
No. Gotta put it in context.
That's funny, Echo, but if anybody does want to subscribe, I'm pretty sure if you're watching on a laptop, it's right above like where the video. If you're on mobile, I think you just click on the screen and it'll show up. You're welcome, Hardline. I do it for you, but ladies and gentlemen...
Chris Andrews got to watch out.
Yeah, are you ready for this next bout? It's going to be a brawl, no doubt about that. Should be taking place inside of a bar, am I right? No, but it's going to be the hulking yellow and black Crusader, the returning American Justice, who returned by, after what, 2 years, I think, or maybe a year, just about 2 years, over 2 years, I don't know, something like that. But American Justice returned at Absolution and brutally attacked Crow by smashing him into a...
2 was when we last saw him, right? So
no, Ascendance 3, Ascendance 3.
Oh, Ascendance 3.
So I think just about 2 years almost. But he returned by attacking Crow, smashing him into a car.
Nah, I'm on Team
Justice will be served yet again. And she returned to in-ring competition. Was it last week? Last week or the week before that? But he defeated Shanaz Zandoni. A pretty great matchup, but ended up not even tapping out Shanaz. He actually suffocated Shanaz until he passed out. So American Justice letting us know there ain't no ring rust on him, and he's ready to go. Just hopping right into the deep end as he takes on our undisputed champion and Chris Andrews up next here. It's going to be a huge win for American Justice, who we know is set to take on Crow at Purgatory, whereas Andrews is set to defend his championship against the Cyborg Invitational winner and Travis King, who's not set to compete here tonight. Neither is Crow, so both these men would be wise to have eyes in the back of their heads. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The Bloody Brit, the undisputed champion, Chris Andrews.
Let's go, Brit, baby!
Making his way down the ramp, ready for action. Like I said, he needs this. Wait a minute. Travis King coming out onto the stage with a metal bat in hand, ladies and gentlemen. King looking to send a statement, but Andrews is already all the way down the ramp. Travis King trying to catch up with him. Andrews is completely oblivious to the fact that Travis King is waiting at the end of the ramp. Has no idea that he's coming for him. Oh, now King in behind Andrews. Metal bat knocks off the championship, and then another one right to the back of the head. A third strike to the leg. Travis King disposes of his weapon as Andrews is left reeling. Absolutely. And now King looking to send a clear message to the champion, but the Brit's not backing down that easy. John Cone, I should say, is trying to maintain order here and break these two apart, but neither of them are having it as Andrews with a running sit-out powerbomb to his #1 contender. I don't know where American Justice and these two are beating the hell out of each other. And now Andrews, a second power bomb by the undisputed champion whose belt went flying out of the ring. Travis King might regret his decision. No doubt Andrews is feeling the effects of that metal bat strike to the back of the head, but look at this. Oh, pop-up kick. Might have knocked a couple of teeth loose for the Bloody Brit there. The referee still trying to maintain order. I don't know where security is, but the Brit takes down Travis King. And now the two share a heated stare down, let's say, and Travis King isn't just looking down at the canvas.
Good job, Brit.
As security pours into the ring finally, we know we got that vintage CMV security. They're always late to the scene.
A bit late.
But they're holding these two men back as they just stare intently at one another. Andrew still has that mask on, but I got to assume he might be bleeding a bit, man. Travis King got him right in the back of the head with that bat. Now, the championship might be broken, man. He knocked that thing out of the fucking ring. Travis King certainly doing some damage, but the Brit is still standing. These two are just barking at each other, trying to break free from security, but we're trying to get him the hell out of the ring. Obviously, this match has been called off. I don't know where American Justice is. That's unfortunate for him, but I probably don't think he cares. He's just going to go molest someone somewhere or something.
You know, I don't know.
Am I right?
I don't think it was actually a molestation angle, I believe. You know, I was watching it as a fan. Didn't come off that way.
Well, we know American Justice. We know his his doings, his hobbies. Likes to tie people up, take off their pants and whatnot. But no doubt he is a dangerous foe, and that's what Crow has coming his way. But tonight we're not going to be able to see that matchup, which I was excited for. But Travis King had other plans in mind. As Travis King's music is still playing in my fucking headset right now. As the two are dragged off backstage.
Fellow, definitely looks a bit angry, to say the least.
Indeed, up next we have quite a matchup coming our way. Rise, who is still unpinned and unsubmitted. Both these men were in last week's #1 Contenders Fatal 4-Way, which was won by Perry Heenan, and then he would go on to win the Anarchy Championship, defeating Shanaz Andoni, but it was Devious who was tapped out by Heenan. Rise not involved in the decision, but this is going to be one hell of a singles match as Rise still unpinned, unsubmitted in his career, and Matt Devious has not lost any of his last 10 singles matches. And it looks like we're going to have a guest ringside in the form of Andrew Briggs yet again. Remember what I said earlier tonight about him being in the corner of Bannon last week? I thought maybe he was scouting out Bannon to perhaps be his chosen partner to take on Desolation at Purgatory, but it seems like Briggs is expanding his search and maybe going to be checking out these two men here tonight.
You know, I'll happily put on some spandex and get in there and be his tag team partner if it need be.
Would you?
Yeah.
You a big Andrew fan?
You know, I always respect the legends. He's been here for a while.
Think he's a legend? I'd say he's a veteran. I don't know about legend. He has been here a while. Since the start of Season 3, Andrew Briggs is a former 2-time light heavyweight champion. But here he comes. I didn't even see him shrouded in the corner of the red smoke there for a minute. But this is Rise, spelled with a Z. Looks like he's rocking a new attire. The good thing he's got that fucking gas mask. There's so much of this red smoke going around. Who knows what's in that shit?
Oh, I can see the sweat on Andrew Briggs there. It must be hot.
It might be some baby oil. Scouting out. I gotta imagine that's what Andrew Briggs is doing here. Is scouting out both Rise and Matt Devious to be his potential tag team partner at Purgatory. Rise unpinned, unsubmitted. The master of the military presses, we like to call him. As he's ready in the ring. Limbering up. As here comes the antagonist, the villain, Matt Devious, who has been on one hell of a tear, has not lost any of his last 10 singles matches, and was a favorite for many going into that fatal 4-way last week, but usually Devious is the one tapping out people. He's the one that tapped out at the hands of Perry Heenan. We'll see what Devious can get done in this matchup. He could defeat Rise, maybe garner the support of Andrew Briggs. Still to come here tonight, Filth. Shane Scott going to be taking on Oliver Smith. We know Smith is set to retire at Ascendance against either Arthur Rose or Harvey Hastings. We find out at Purgatory, but he's looking to go out on a high note, and that means winning. Going to try to stop the undefeated streak of Shane Scott.
Echo taking a page out of Tim with that $24.99 sub.
Damn, Papa bless Echo. You're going to get that. You're going to get What Is Up, guys, Dragon Scooter, and the Schmitty face. Bless up, though, for these subs. You get that neat little star.
Makes my $4.99 feel very minuscule.
$2.50. Twitch takes that 50-50. Oh, look at that trip up by Matt Devious to start things off. Not great for Rise, but he gets right back up to his feet. Takes a sharp knee to the chest of Matt Devious. Now just stomping on him over and over again as he brings Devious up to a vertical base. Rise, oh, there's that military press. First of many, I assure you, as he drops Devious down. Rise obviously having the size and strength advantage here for Devious, who's probably got the quickness on his side, though. I'd say I'll push Ball Divine, but I'm already pushing him pretty hard, so I can't do anything else for you. Back elbow by Matt Devious creates some distance. Oh, and a spinning fucking reverse STO there by the antagonist as he drops a leg drop. Now, not just one, though, two. Just looking at the attires right now, I think Andrew Briggs and Matt Devious would actually make a pretty good-looking tag team. They got about the same attire going on. I guess that's why Briggs is out here, though. Devious, if he can win and press Briggs, maybe he can earn himself that opportunity. Or will it be Rise or will it be Bannon? I have no idea what Andrew Briggs is thinking. As we get a jawbreaker by Devious. Charges now and a neck breaker to take down Rise. Does it cost money? If you have Prime, it doesn't. You get a free subscription a month if you have Prime here on Twitch. Goes for a kick to the gut, though. Takes a shot to the jaw. And now Irish whip off the ropes. Rebounds. This is a fast-paced matchup. Going for a clothesline all the way from hell. Misses it, but able to capitalize on the military press. Spine buster that time. And Andrew Briggs is loving it. Oh, again, that looked like it knocked out Devious. Shit. This one might be over already.
That's a lethal military press slam right there.
And into the pin here. Hooks the leg. Does Rise. Nearly a 3 count. About 2.5 right there. As Andrew Briggs continues to watch on intently as these two newbies go at it. Matt Devious only been... Oh, where's Devious going? Devious says, nah, fam. Oh, nope, just re-enters the ring immediately. Maybe needed a quick breather as he rakes the eyes of Rise. Those dirty heel tactics coming into play and now choking Rise out. The referee not doing anything to separate These two right now, Devious just having his way. Short arm shoulder block, though, going to floor the villain. As Rise goes back to work, showing off his pure strength as he deadlifts Devious off the canvas and a powerbomb and a trap him back down. Hooks the leg again. Rise with frequent pins. Might be big and strong, but he's not.
Gonna try and get it over with.
Yeah, no, also trying to get Devious to exert his energy by kicking out time and time again. I think Andrew Briggs might be more in the corner of Rise here. He's cheering him on every time he does something. As Devious is lifted up in the air, military press, power slam that time. And things are not looking good for Devious as Rise again stalking the antagonist. This one might be over. Military press up into the air and in. But Rise not going for the pin. He takes a lap. That was a mistake. Now dragging away from the ropes. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. Just a 2 count. I don't know why Rise did that. Wasting time there. Maybe he knew it wouldn't be enough to get the job done. Oh, stunner by Devious.
Ooh.
Knocking out Rise, and now Devious in the corner. We've seen this before. Going to pull the trigger and a knee to the side of the head, right to the temple. And now Devious has a choice here. He can go for that punt kick he debuted against Perry Heenan, or he can go for that devastating chicken wing crossface, which no one has been able to escape from, but Devious gets it countered at the hands of Rise. Rise knows if he gets locked in, now he's going to have to tap. He's able to survive, and now Devious brought to his feet. Snapmare by Rise, puts him in a seated position, elbows to the chest. Fast-paced matchup between these two. And now I do believe that Rise just might have tried for a sig, and Devious counter with the fisherman's crunchy. Is that a crunchy? No, what's that called? Cross-leg fisherman driver. I don't know why I called it crunchy. Rip Sunshine, never forget. I'll always call it crunchy.
That cheeky crunchy.
Devious now, hands on his hips, trying to figure out what he's got to do to put down Rise here. I already tried for the cross-face chicken wing. Andrew Briggs continues to watch on ringside.
Torn.
Ooh, it looks like Rise is clutching at his ribs, but in the corner again, gonna pull the trigger, knee to the temple, and now Rise is busted wide open. Oh, I thought Devious was back in the corner looking for the punt kick instead of the cheeky little taunt, like it ain't no thing but a chicken wing. As he approaches, Rise cautiously, wasting too much time taunting there, giving Rise some chance to recuperate as he back body drops the antagonist. Hooks the leg, does Rise out of desperation. Only a 2 count, though. Rise only been in CMV about a month and a half at this point. Devious probably has about 2 months or so on him. Both men back to their feet. Looks like another trip up by Matt Devious that drops Rise right on his face. Oh, now Devious in the corner. This is what put down Perry Heenan 2 weeks ago. Punt kick right to the side of the head with no regard for Rise's well-being. Rise is out like a light. He is bleeding profusely. 1, 2. Wait. No, Rise! Wow, I saw
out
his
like
eyes
a light
glaze over. Go on. You're not gonna lie.
Out like a light. What?
Puts him out like a light.
You don't put
turn off a light and it's out.
I mean, I feel like you turn a light on.
You've never heard that expression before?
No, never.
You want me to say that he turned him on?
I mean, I know, if you think he turned him on.
I know for a fact right now it was a very bad time for Rise to be taunting. He is donning that proverbial crimson mask right now. As Devious up onto the shoulders. Ooh! Fucking goddamn overkill. Shout out to Justin Sane, the one and only Papa Bless. As he goes for a lateral press now, will that be enough to get the job done? Yes, it will. Devious is victorious. And Andrew Briggs ringside kind of looking like he's a bit upset, but I don't know. That was a great matchup between these two. Devious pulling out the win with a overkill. And Rise takes his first pinfall defeat. What will this mean? Who is Andrew Briggs going to choose as his partner? Will it be Bannon? Will it still be Rise despite the loss? Or will it be Devious? Will it be someone else? I don't know. Andrew Briggs seems pretty confused as to who he's going to choose to ride along with.
It's a big decision. It's an important one.
It is. Andrew Briggs has had tag team title shot opportunities before in his career, but alongside his brother, who he knew very well. Now he's venturing out on his own. He needs to find someone he can trust, someone he can rely on.
Brothers always make good teams, and I can bring out the example, Aiden and Braden.
Good
McGregor, the Saints. Brothers always make good tag teams, am I right, Echo?
I was hoping they would never be talked about on the show. We do have a new brother team coming to CMV, though, coming to Genesis. Renard and Nameen Audrey going to be debuting soon. As Matt Devious stands victorious, gets back to his winning ways. Now 11 singles matches unbeaten. Who can stop Devious? If I were Andrew Briggs, I'd be choosing Devious as my partner.
Nah, I'll whip on my spandex.
Straight up, Devious just slapped the ref right in the face when he went by. Just a little love tap. I don't know why I'm still.
Oh, my boy Kareem.
Seltzer.
You know, I've been needing a coffee for this entire stream, but I'm waiting till the end so I can go midway through, like before Genesis.
My phone is already on 5%. Rip. Gotta get that charger.
I'm a big fan of Kareem folks. And Malik.
Up next, our co-main event of the evening is going to be Filth. Shane Scott going head-to-head with the soon-to-retire Oliver Smith. And Smith is indeed set to have his final matchup on the grandest stage of them all in 6 weeks' time at Ascendance against either Arthur Rose or Harvey Hastings. We find out exactly who when they go head-to-head at Purgatory. But Smith looking to go out on a high note. Certainly looking to win at Ascendance. Certainly looking to win here tonight, so he's not going to take it easy on Shane Scott, who returned about 2 weeks ago after a two-month hiatus, and so far has been unstoppable. He actually beat the holy hell out of Troy Myers a couple weeks ago in their matchup, and then proceeded to taunt Myers backstage. He busted him open. Myers was getting stitches, and Shane Scott walked up to him and said, "Let me take a look," and spit out his gum and put it over the cut. Shane Scott is most definitely
I'll just say that
persona. Go on.
I feel like Shane Scott has a very good facial structure going on. I like that bone structure.
Do you?
I do. Yeah.
Does he have as good of a jaw as you do, though?
Lottery.
Let's be honest.
Can't really see it right now. I need to shave.
Here he comes, rocking a new attire, is Shane Scott. Getting some new digs is Filth. As he makes his way down the ramp, not looking to see his winning ways come to an end so quickly. Smirk on his face as he makes his way to the ring. Oliver Smith undoubtedly was watching Arthur Rose and Harvey Hastings in action earlier on tonight, as I'm sure they are doing here tonight in this one. Remember, we still got our main event to come after this, folks. Colossal tag team encounter. Paul Devine turning his back on the CMV Universe, joining Lineage, shaking hands with the Devil and Schmitty. And they're going to take on their common enemies in Brody Sampson and Jacob Ziegler. As here comes Oliver Smith, an in-ring general. Not a CMV veteran, but a veteran of the wrestling world, no doubt. Late in his years, has decided to finally throw in the towel and have his last match, win or lose, at Ascendance. He said he wants the best of the best. Arthur Rose and Harvey Hastings both jumped at the opportunity to face him. So Smith said, "You two go at it. I want the better one of you." So they're going to do just that at Purgatory. And the winner will get the opportunity to retire Oliver Smith on the grandest stage of them all. And Shane
Always
Scott
good
has
to retire on top.
indeed. Oliver Smith hasn't had a fantastic. He's been here. When did he debut? I think he debuted like shortly after last year's ascendance. He's been here roughly a year, about, as Oliver Smith, but he hasn't had a fantastic run. He's never been able to get close to championship gold, but he has put on some fantastic matches, no doubt about that. And I was going to say, Shane Scott has got to be on the lookout for his submission game. Oliver Smith is a submission expert, especially with that figure 4 leg lock. But Shane Scott is known to whip out a submission every now and again, too. That standing dragon sleeper he uses from time to time as he takes the early advantage. Shane Scott just disrespecting the veteran by holding his boot to his throat. Now up to the top rope. Not a freaking flyer is filth. Oh, goes for a Houston hangover. But Oliver Smith, with that ring awareness, able to move. Unfortunately, is stunned. Irish whip rebounds, goes for a drop kick. It looked like a single leg. And now a back suplex power bomb right there. Oh, ay caramba.
What's ay caramba?
Be a lag spike there. Hopefully it's just a spike. Oh, float over DDT by Smith. Gonna drop double S right down on his noggin. As Oliver now bringing Shane Scott up into the powerbomb position. Long blower by Oliver. Double knees to the spine. I did not expect that from the old timer. As now he goes after those legs. And like I said, Scott has got to be careful not to get locked in that figure 4. Protecting his legs, jawbreaker and an enziguri. Gonna bring Ali down to the canvas. What up, Too Sweet? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome to CMV. Oh, and look at Shane Scott, the dirty, dirty, filthy heel. Exposes the top turnbuckle and the steel that lies beneath, now shimmering in the light to be used as a weapon, perhaps. We're getting a little bit of a back and forth game between these two. Reversal fest beginning to ensue a little bit. Indeed, look at that. Goes for a suplex knee brace right down to the top of the head, though. And now Smith, he's known to bend the rules sometimes in his favor. So Shane Scott best be careful. That exposed turnbuckle might come back to bite him. Just let me know if the lag gets too bad, because I'm getting spikes here.
That's the first one I've noticed for a while. Oh, God's last gift right there. I'm a bit behind. My eyes are a bit slow.
Your eyes are a bit slow?
Well, I mean, we're at the commentary table right now. I'm seeing it after, so I guess my eyes are a bit slow.
Vintage Oliver Smith with that flapjack. I think your monitor might just be a bit backed up.
Oh, for sure.
Oh, wait a minute. A punch right to the nether region. Like I said, Oliver Smith not afraid to bend the rules in his favor, too. Damn, just a shot straight to where the sun don't shine, and now Scott in trouble as Smith. Oh, I thought he was going to go over the figure 4 instead. Hooked butterfly pile driver. And before they even really get up off. Oh, no, just 2 count for Ollie.
Better mix.
It is a bit of a stuffed. Here, let me pause this for a second because it's lagging on my screen.
Keep the commentary up. Take the microphone with me while I.
What is going on now? I made sure to reset before I started streaming.
I've only noticed a little bit from my end.
Why is it doing this?
Put the kettle on, get a coffee while you paused it. Cup of joe.
Let me chug this seltzer for a minute. Alright, let's give it a go. Here we go.
Still hear me?
Resume this matchup, and hopefully Twitch can fuck off and die. As we get back to things, and Shane Scott gets caught with a rotation and neck breaker. And now, once again, into the powerbomb position. Oh, flapjack! God damn. Oliver Smith continuing to surprise you in this match. We just caught him neck first right onto the ropes. One.
Spicy maneuver.
Two. Only a 2 count, though. Shane Scott remains resilient despite being dominated for the better part of this one. He started off strong, but now it's all Ollie Boy. Like I said, he wants to go out on top. Wasting some time taunting there. You think late into his years and late into his wrestling career, he would know better. But wait a minute. Tiger suplex by Shane Scott. Look at that beautiful bridge and that crotch shot. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though, for Filth. That camera angle was 10 out of 10. I loved that. And now Scott wasting some time taunting right there. That wasn't very wise, but trying to finish things off with now a dragon suplex. Again, the bridge. 1, 2. No, only a 2 count. Both these men resilient in this matchup, but Shane Scott looking to stay in the driver's seat. Mounting a comeback, assuring that Oliver Smith stays down. Couple of clotheslines. Super kick as he ducks Ollie's clothesline attempt. The in-ring veteran is rocked right now, but his instinct shining through. Arm drag puts Shane Scott down on the one knee. Punch to the gut, though. Things are turning up between these two. Getting heated. Cheeky jab misses. Kick to the gut. Flapjack drops Shane Scott face first right onto the turnbuckle and busts him wide open. But Shane Scott able to shake the cobwebs off. Why did he taunt right there? Drop block by Oliver Smith. What was that taunt? Wow, that just fucked him up. I think Shane Scott might be looking at a loss thanks to that inopportune taunt right there. A second butterfly pile driver by Oliver. Lateral press. Will Shane Scott be able to survive, or is this one going to be over? No! Shane Scott able to kick out 2.99999.
Welcome, Dynamic.
Yeah, what up, Dynamic?
You are
missed
late,
a pretty good matchup between Kent and Azrael. Got Big Nasty on commentary, but this matchup continues. Somehow Shane Scott kicking out of a second butterfly pile driver as he throws Oliver Smith out of the ring now. I've never seen Shane Scott take a risk like this. Oh, baseball slide, double boots. Send Oliver Smith flying back. The filthy spirit. Oliver busted wide open, throws Oliver Smith back in the ring, but has to take a breather. His gas tank is running on empty, but gotta watch the refs count though. Giving Oliver some time to recuperate as well. Indeed, you will. Genesis going to start.
The old timer needs as much time as he needs.
Not right after Fusion ends, because I have to actually go make the card, so it'll probably be like, I don't know, like 5-6 minutes or so.
Put the timer on.
Shane Scott brought up to his feet after missing that top rope maneuver. Goes for a drop kick. Ollie moves out of the way. That was a nasty jab right there. That rocked Shane Scott. Not for long, though. Shane, damn, these counters just coming at his fucking Oliver's ass right now. He's just countering everything. Oh, shin breaker. By the old timer, who is soon to see his in-ring career come to an end. What a matchup this has been thus far. Shane Scott showing his resiliency or his filthy spirit. But Oliver does not want to lose. He wants his last couple of months here in CMV to be successful ones. He wants to go out on top like Nasty said, but Shane Scott's cut has gotten worse. He's starting to don that proverbial crimson mask as he gets off a rotation neck breaker right there. Oh, and a third time he eats the flapjack. And Oliver is not playing around, brings Shane right to his feet. I thought he was going to go for the butterfly pile driver again, but instead a drop kick to the back of the neck. And now it's Oliver.
We do have an emote for the Dragon
surveys the scene, figuring out at what angle he wants to go. Goes for a pin. I don't know why he goes for a pin right there. He gave Shane Scott a good amount of time to kick out. Will he, though? Yes, he will. And now will the third time be the charm as Oliver Smith tucks Shane Scott between his legs, hooks his arms, lifts him up into the air, and drops him down on his head. Butterfly pile driver. No hope for a rope break. 1, 2, 3, and Oliver Smith is victorious. And now I get a Facebook message from Austin. What a matchup. It certainly took a good lot to keep down Shane Scott. But like I said, Oliver Smith has gone into overdrive, reaching the end of his career, wants his last couple of months to be successful, wants to go out on top. Shane Scott in that matchup, he just kept taunting, not capitalizing when he should have.
Hey Albius,
ah, well, hello Albius. Perhaps we will see that up
Dead
next.
by Daylight game's pissing me off. Sorry.
What a matchup between these two. Shane Scott takes the L but goes down swinging. Look at that cut. It took 3 butterfly pile drivers. I was looking forward to a figure 4. And Oliver was targeting the legs throughout the entire match, but he never went for it. Oliver Smith, victorious. Who will he face on the grandest stage of them all? Harvey Hastings, Arthur Rose. We find out at Purgatory as Shane Scott just covered in blood. I'm sure that's how he likes it, though.
Oh.
Well, he is filthy. What are these pity laughs? I don't get it. If you're gonna pity laugh, give me some good fake laughs. You know what I'm saying?
What's funny is I muted my mic and I actually did a proper laugh, but I was downstairs and there was a lot of background noise. Just came back upstairs. Oh god. Just came back upstairs to my cup.
Yes, Alvius, Ziegler is indeed booked. You are just in time for our main event of the evening. It's going to be one hell of a matchup indeed. It was last week, ladies and gentlemen, live from Las Vegas, Nevada. The main event was a triple threat, first to 2 falls matchup. Jacob Ziegler, Paul Devine, Chris Andrews, 3 of the greatest to ever do it in a CMV ring, would go at it, and Devine would actually get 2 pinfalls in a row, both of them over the undisputed champion Chris Andrews. But it was not that shocked the CMV universe. It was what happened afterwards when Devine was, well, after Devine made the first pin, Schmitty and Desolation came out of the ramp kind of taunting him. Devine was like, he was acting like, oh, fuck off. I don't need you here. I don't need this distraction. And then after he got the second pinfall, Devine would back up the ramp where all of Lineage were waiting there for him. And that's when the CM universe was just blown away. A deal made with the devil. Paul Devine shaking hands with Schmitty and joining Lineage. The Royal Rumble winner, the man who will main event Ascendance, going to the dark side, per se. And we're hoping to finally not only have Devine, address his Royal Rumble win and perhaps who he will challenge at Ascendance, because he still hasn't decided. Is he going to go to Genesis, fight for the Alpha World? Is he going to stay on Fusion, fight for the Undisputed? And we, of course, wanted to hear what his reasonings were for joining Lineage. But before he could speak again, he was interrupted, but this time by Brody Sampson. And Sampson came out there specifically to target Schmitty, revealing a blockbuster announcement. Brody letting us know that his father, Johnny Sampson, is awake. We know that Schmitty, at the top of the month, brutally assaulted his co-general manager, and Johnny beat the hell out of him. Johnny's been in a hospital ever since, but he is awake now. And Brody getting his father to sign a matchup. He and Schmitty locked inside of Hell in a Cell in 2 weeks' time at Purgatory, and there's nothing that Schmitty can do about it. It has been filed, signed on the dotted line. You could say it is 110% going to happen. Schmitty is not going to have his Desolation, not going to have James, not going to have Bryce Hurt, not going to have Paul Devine to help him out when he is one-on-one with Ace inside of that cell. But then Jacob Ziegler would also come out before he could say anything. Paul Devine would approach him, telling Ziegler, I respect you, Ziegler. It doesn't matter where my alliances now lie. I still respect you. So if you have anything to say to me, you can say it to my face. Ziggler saying, I'm going to let my talking, I'm going to let what I do in the ring to you at Purgatory do my talking for me. And they are set to go one-on-one. Ziggler saying, I don't want to ruin your Royal Rumble moment. I don't want to take your ascendant spot. I just want to prove that I am still better than you. And I'm going to do that at Purgatory, as here he comes, the Asian sensation, the man who puts the Rising and Rising Sun, Japan's biggest export, but doesn't feel the same anymore. My love for this man has diminished, because we all know I try to remain biased, but I can't hide my hatred for Schmitty and for Divine to turn his back on the fans, the CMV universe, and join up with the devil himself. It just, it hurts my heart. And Divine still has not explained why he did it.
I reckon he's got good reasons, you know.
You think so? Try to give me one good reason why Divine would join up with Schmitty.
You got to do whatever you can do to get to the top, right? It's all about winning that belt.
Well, it could be, I mean, Divine won the Royal Rumble. He is guaranteed one way or another a spot in the main event of Ascendance. So what else could he possibly want by aligning himself with Schmitty?
If he sides himself with the GM, it's going to make his life a lot easier.
I suppose so, but we know that Schmitty, even though he took out Johnny, and Johnny's still in the hospital, he's still the co-general manager. Schmitty is not 100% in control of Fusion. A war is brewing, no doubt about that, and Divine, I guess, has chosen which side he wants to be on. But here he comes, the co-general manager, former United States champion, and, well, technically the face that runs the... What is up with Schmitty's eye? Does Schmitty have one eye? Is this a glitch or something? You guys see that? There's definitely something up with that eye there. Is he wearing like contacts or something? I don't know what's going on. Might want to get that looked at, Schmitty, as the game changer enters the ring. And we get a tweet, ladies and gentlemen, here from Tim LaFave, who says, at Paul Divine, you're no better than Kent back during the CMV Civil War, betraying X-Gen, betraying me, betraying the universe. What happened, Paul? So, Tim, much like many in the CMV universe...
I was commentating that little last time I saw him. I don't know about betraying X-Gen. I feel like they were, they're not together, but they had a little meeting. They had a little fist bump.
We saw Tim actually come out unmatched. He was a little bit miffed that, Paul Divine, Quantum, and Hayden had a little reunion on a match, and he wasn't involved, saying that he's the only actual remaining member of X-Gen. He's the only one loyal anymore, and that they all turned their back on him. He was not happy.
I can understand that.
And he's certainly not happy with Divine specifically, as here comes Brody Sampson now. Dawned to the future of CMV by his father, Johnny. Brody Sampson out for revenge, out for payback, vengeance for what Schmitty did to not only his father, to his sister, but to him too. Remember what happened last week? Schmitty turning Laura completely against her own family. She kicked Brody Sampson with a Sundance shot and allowed Schmitty to then capitalize and throw a beatdown on Brody. Brody is not at 100%. We saw him come limping out onto the stage earlier tonight during that confrontation. Oh, but here he comes, last but certainly not least. The man with the dank leather jacket, the dank gold necklace, the one and only Scotsman, ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Ziegler, who since returning to Fusion in the Royal Rumble match back at Absolution hasn't had the best of luck. He's in that six-man tag match alongside Divine and Andrews. Post-Absolution, Divine would take the pin in that, and then, of course, that triple threat first two falls match last week, Divine pinned Andrews twice. So Ziegler has not been pinned or submitted, but he has lost his past two matches. Can he turn that around tonight? Can he and Brody perhaps light up this new dark chapter that is arriving in CMV and take one to Divine and Schmitty, their common enemies? Yeah, when Schmitty came out, he had like one of his... Go on.
I reckon, Ziegler and Brody got this. I'm feeling it. Paul Divine's a legend, but tag teams take some time to get to gel together. So I don't know if Schmitty and Paul Devine will be, on their A game straight away.
Well, what about Brody and Ziegler? This will be the first time I think they ever met earlier tonight. Definitely the first time they're ever tagging together. But, I mean, if you want to give advantages, Devine is a 5-time tag team champion. He definitely knows how to work well with others, not only in X-Gen, but, of course, teaming with Chris Andrews. That didn't exactly end very well. But he starts things off against Brody here. And these two fought back. How the times have changed. It was just 2 months ago, back at Homecoming, that Brody debuted, taking on Paul Devine, and Brody would end up tapping out the Asian sensation, and the reaction from the CMV universe was the most negative I have ever seen, second only to, I think, Hayden winning the 3rd annual CMV Royal Rumble. I've never seen a more negative reaction, but now it seems like the majority of the CMV universe is in the corner of Brody, and most of them are, booing and aren't happy with Devine's choice of direction here. As we get Brody locking in a reverse chin lock on his foe, Devine. Well, you heard Brody say it. He said, I don't even care about you, Devine. I don't care what you got going on, what you're doing. I only care about Schmitty. I only care about getting him locked inside of that Hell in a Cell at Purgatory. Whereas Devine and Ziegler have fought many times before, both of them holding wins over one another. But something tells me that Purgatory is going to be different. Devine needs that. Still, we do not know if he is going to Genesis, if he is going to fight for the Alpha World title, or if he's going to stay on Fusion and challenge for the Undisputed Championship, a belt he once wore, as he drives 3 knees straight into the temple of Brody here. And now goes for the pin, but only a 2 count, yes.
Got to say, I was surprised when, how quick Paul Devine's reign came to an end. I thought, after such a long wait, I thought he'd be able to stay at the top of that mountain for quite a while. I was genuinely shocked.
Yeah, it was,
at Reese
it was
Matthews
definitely surprising.
Massive upset.
He held the title for 5 weeks, and his first defense was against his own protege, and Reese Matthews, and probably one of the biggest upsets in CMV's history, Reese Matthews defeating Devine to capture the title. In Devine, it could be argued, I certainly feel, I'm split, because half of me is like, I can't believe Devine. Oh, wait a minute, timestamp there by Paul. As now he looks to finish, got to put that on hold because Devine might be wrapping things up already. What's he going to go for here? Kick to the gut. Devine intervention. Ziegler is not happy with what he's seeing. Things could be over before they even start. Devine intervention to Brody. Sampson flips him over, hooks the leg. Ziegler luckily is right there, breaks it up immediately at the count of 1, and this matchup continues. But as I was saying, half of me is kind of divided because I hate Schmitty, and I hate that Devine has aligned himself with him. But again, Devine never got his rightful. It's been one thing after another with Devine. He never got his one-on-one rematch. There was that 10-man battle royal to find the number 1 contender going into Absolution. Then he was banned from the Rumble because he lost to Brody at Homecoming. And the only way he got into the Rumble was by going down to NGW, rip in peace, never forget, and winning that 10-man, entry battle royal. The winner would get a spot. And somehow, Devine was then able to go into the Rumble and win it. He did it all on his own. Sampson just kept putting up roadblock after roadblock for Devine to run into, and I think he finally had enough, and he sees that Schmitty is waging a war against the Sampsons, and he says, I don't like the Sampsons. Let me go and jump with Schmitty. As Schmitty, now the legal man, against Brody. These two heated rivals will be locked inside the Devil's Domain at Purgatory to battle it out. Getting a taste of what that'll be. What a Bear Brook, my friend. Brody locks in that half camel clutch. We know Ace going to be trying for that ace in the hole. He calls it the submission maneuver that tapped out Paul Devine back at Homecoming. Schmitty's certainly got to be on the lookout for it here and at Purgatory. Ziegler still hasn't even been tagged in. As Schmitty, talking about submissions, goes for that vintage sleeper hold of his, brings Brody to the canvas. Will Brody be the one to tap out at the hands of his arch rival, the man who turned his sister against him, the man who put his father in the hospital? Brody is struggling. He's flailing his arms. Ziegler yelling at him, screaming for him. Better not tap out. Brody, breaks the hold in a headbutt. Might have just chipped Schmitty's tooth. and runs right into a flapjack. Does the game changer. Brody should make a tag right now. He's bleeding. He's hurt. Oh, discus clothesline, though, by Ace. And look at Samson now talking that smack. We're used to seeing Schmitty do something like that. And now a tag to the Scotsman, baby. Ziggler, nice and fresh, coming to get him some. Stiff knee to the spine by, Ziggler with a moonsault at the top rope. Apparently those 8 months that Ziggler was suspended out of CMV, he tried to change up his in-ring game a little bit. Oh! Schmitty turns and tries to attack Samson, but catches an enziguri, and then Ziggler with a chicken wing gut buster. Nice teamwork there. Schmitty letting his emotions get the better of him.
I reckon they'll work well together.
Oh, but old school Schmitty gonna connect to the Scotsman. Brody comes in and tries to talk some sense into Schmitty, but he ain't listening. And there's that vintage Schmitty trash talk during the match, just screaming down at Ziggler. You know, Ziggler was also on that list of people that Schmitty tried to fire the night after at Absolution, along with like 15 other names, but Ziggler was saved by Johnny and a knee to the side of the head. Maybe this is Ziggler's way of trying to thank Johnny. You know, a man that he was once at odds with, a man who suspended him for 8 months, but you know, Samson lifted that suspension, allowed him to come back to CMV. You get that short arm shoulder block now by Ziggler as he sizes up Schmitty. Kick to the gut, vintage Ziggler, hooks the arms, pedigree. Busts Schmitty wide open, flips him over, hooks the leg. 1, 2, but Brody is too injured to get in and stop Divine from breaking the pin. Divine saves things. Ziggler to the top rope. Divine, though, still in the ring, helping out Schmitty with an enziguri, knocking Ziggler back down to the canvas.
Oh, he fell into a leg drop on Schmitty.
Oh, had to crack my knuckles right there. Woo. Uh-oh.
Love that film. Looks like having a good poop.
Wait a minute. What is this? Brody Sampson, the legal man, once again, putting Schmitty on the top rope. Spike DDT. That is one of the most vicious DDTs I have ever seen. 1, 2, but Divine again. Is Schmitty saving grace here? And once more, Brody goes to the top. Oh, but Divine misses the enziguri, though. Tries again, and this time he's going to get Brody up on the top rope. Bad place to be. Referee has not started his count. I don't know. Schmitty might have paid him off or something. Oh, my God. Divine up top. Brody! Oh, my God. Throws Divine right on top of Schmitty. Holy shit, Brody now, elbow drop to both men.
That is
and
beautiful.
Then look again, cheeky with it. But Schmitty back to his feet, catching Brody with an Irish whip, but Brody with a punch to the gut. Samson closes in. Divine's got to get the hell out of the ring before he's disqualified. Right to the gash. Knife edge chop. Chop to the top of the head. Rebounds off the rope. Chop again. And Schmitty is down. He is getting hammered. Cry. Boo-hoo. Brody Sampson with the insults. And now Samson up on the shoulders. What is this? Michinoku driver. Schmitty might be done for. 1. Oh, but Divine again saves the day. Divine, man, really putting in the work to help out Schmitty in this match.
He knows how to win tag team matches.
Does indeed.
Great little back.
And look at Schmitty just taunted right in Divine's face. Like, yeah, this is how you get it done, bitch. And now, tucking Brody between his legs, face buster, flips him over, and look at this cocky-ass pin. 1, 2, oh, but Ziggler now gonna come in and make the save. Like Mr. Nash said, Divine's got that tag team experience. He knows when to get in, he knows when to save his partner. He knows when to be quick, but the referee's down as Schmitty's gonna try for old school Schmitty here. on the son of the man that he put in the hospital, but he can't make the pin. The referee is still incapacitated, tags in Divine instead. That's actually smart by Schmitty. Schmitty has taken a whole lot of damage, but Divine going to try to secure the pinfall here on Brody. Ziegler going to make the save again, though, as we are in the main event of Monday Night Fusion edition number 87. What a hell of a night it has been. What a main event it has been thus far.
Definitely, easily match of the night so far. In my opinion.
Wait! Ace in the hole! The maneuver that tapped out Divine back at homecoming! Brody gonna try to do it again! Will Divine tap? Schmitty's coming in. Oh, but Schmitty now paying Divine back for the numerous times he saved him in this matchup.
So,
and I think Divine might have been just a millisecond away from tapping there. Woo! What a DDT! Holy shit.
Hold up. Is Angel booked on Genesis?
He is. Yes! Oh, Mr. Nash, you're going to get to call an Angel match. Ziegler asking for the tag. Brody Sampson complies. The smart move, man. Brody is looking fucking beaten down to hell. He is bleeding bad. Moving slowly, shoulders slumped. Ziegler's still nice and spry, though, luckily. Ooh, shoulder block by the Royal Rumble winner. The most hated man in CMV right now, probably for the time being. I'm sure Schmitty will take that monitor back in no time. Moniker, I should say. Now Ziegler to take the fight to the outside of the ring. Gonna go for the legs. Divine kicks out the knee, though. Does the Japanese sensation. Ramming Ziegler face first off the turnbuckle.
Yeah, it's pretty much Tomb Raider without boobs.
Irish whip back into the ring goes Ziegler. Divine following suit. Ziegler kind of rocks right now. Breaks through the vertical base. Goes for a kick. Dodges the first time, but then Divine catching him with the second strike. And watch out, Schmitty. Divine up on the top rope like it ain't no thing. Wrong time to taunt, though. Ziegler closes in, gonna make him pay for it. Irish whip to the corner. Oh, we gotta get a buckle bomb. No buckle bomb, gosh darn. I was excited for it. Brings him to the other side of the ring, though. Knife edge chop, throws him down. Seated position off the rope. Double boots right to the temple. Schmitty coming. I don't know, what is Schmitty doing? He just comes in trying to distract Ziegler, I think, but it's not working. Off the top rope. Moonsault attempt fails again. Ziegler should probably just stop trying to go for that, because now he's going to pay for it dearly. Divine stalking him. Kick to the gut. Lifts him up onto his back. Divine intervention inbound. A maneuver that Ziegler has yet to taste, I don't think. 1, 2. Only a 2 count, though. This matchup continues, this wild tag team matchup in our main event. As we get a knee to the chest by Ziegler. Just trying to stay alive. He knows that Brody is beaten down badly, and that this
Ziegler's
might be left
flexible.
up to him. You know that?
Why does that get a giggle? I mean, I'm just So that was genuine.
Nice counter out of the Hero Slam attempt. Now Ziegler with a swinging gut buster. Sorry, I was fixing my mic. Oh, timestamp by Divine. Ziegler caught as soon as he starts to get back to his feet. Oh, maybe not. Ziegler quickly trying to snap back into things. Brody can barely hold himself up on the apron. Having to use the ropes for assistance. It's for the top stars on Fusion. We're going at it here in this one. Divine, the CMV universe raining down on them. They're definitely split, but I'd say the majority is in my corner. You know how I feel. Divine turning his back on them. The other half feeling that he did what he had to do, that he has his reasons, and that they understand. Oh,
Like I said, you got to do whatever you got to do to get to the top.
And a second time, this matchup might be coming to an end. Ziggler caught with divine intervention into the pin. Brody is not going to be able to help him. 1, 2. No! Ziggler with that vintage resiliency of his, that heart. He digs down deep to power out on his own, but now Divine tags in Schmitty. Indeed. One of the greatest Anarchy champions of all time. And look at this. Schmitty comes in and immediately with the dirtiest of heel tactics. Feet on the middle rope. Ref doesn't see it. Paul Divine takes down Brody so he can't help him. Almost a 3 count, but Ziggler knows those dirty heel tactics all too well. Goes for a dropkick to the knee, misses it. Nice back and forth as Brody and Divine are beating the hell out of one another. This matchup just dissolving into chaos right now. Divine finally returns to his corner. Ziggler trying to get this big comeback victory. Watch out, ref. Nope, Schmitty just mows over the referee. Ziggler, oh! Buckle bomb! The first since his return. Ziggler's back, baby.
The Fresh Prince of Aberdeen.
On the spine. Oh, but Schmitty able to snap right back too. Lateral press by the Game Changer. Immediately a rope break for the Scotsman. Bringing him to his feet. This has been a brutal tag team matchup between these four in the main event of Monday Night Fusion. Schmitty with a tag Divine. Gonna get a little bit of teamwork between these two lineage members. Double Irish whip. Rebounds. Double back elbow. And Ziggler might just been sent to another dimension right there. Got thrown right out of himself. European uppercut though, maybe not. Ziggler's still rolling. How good it would feel for Ziggler to pin Paul Divine just 2 weeks before they go one-on-one at Purgatory.
Edinburgh, Glasgow, am I getting there?
Back out by Divine. Oh, Ziggler gonna try to steal it, but a rope break, luckily for Divine. Off of that roll-up attempt. All four of these men exhausted at this point. Schmitty and Brody Sampson busted open. I don't know why Schmitty's coming into the ring. Oh, Divine!
Yeah, that's for sure.
Putting Ziggler up in the top rope. After that firm smack to the face, showing, Divine said he respected Ziggler earlier. That says otherwise, and now double knees to the gut. And after taking 2 Divine interventions, this might be too much. 1, 2, 3. Divine gets the pin. Oh, Divine and Schmitty are victorious. And that dark chapter gets a bit darker.
This is crazy.
Ziggler takes his first pinfall defeat since his return. At the hands of the man he will go one-on-one with in 2 weeks' time at Purgatory.
What a main event there, am I right? Jeez.
That was one hell of a matchup. That spot was pretty dope. Brody Sampson, I said before the match started, he was coming into this not at 100%, and he's leaving an even worse. Gonna need some stitches. That is a nasty gash.
Definitely got my undergarments twisted.
Paul Divine continues his winning ways under the lineage banner. And there's what did it. Double knees to the gut of Ziggler from the top rope. Brody Sampson simply too exhausted, too out of it to make the save. I think he was pointing at you.
Who's pointing at me?
In the replay, it kind of looks like he pointed at you. So shut the fuck up. So I don't like your commentary.
I said he was going to win.
That's true. But you did say you're not a big fan of the Sampson family. Maybe he heard you.
Maybe. Alvis just subscribed. He wants to get that push.
Bless. Sub-hype. Papa bless. One day, we'll get those subs to show up on screen. One day. Bless it up. Oh, wait. What sub level did Alvius go for?
The first one.
Oh, Alvius said he'd only subscribe for Dragonskra. That's the $9.99 level, though. You're only gonna get what is up, guys? It's a pretty dank emote, though. All right,
Brody's got a very strong
lads
jaw
and
too.
gents. Just gonna sim this live event real quick, and then I'm gonna stop the stream to make Genesis and start it probably like 5 or 6 minutes afterwards. Homie, I am not even trying. I just be the best. Everybody with a star is subbed, Alvius.
Whoop, whoop.
Over here, we got a news alert. Oh, Shanaz and Donny. So we got that medical report back from the doctors over at the local medical facility. Shanaz Andoni has suffered a minor injury. I would have to assume probably a concussion after Troy Myers brutally attacked him backstage after he won his #1 contenders match against Reese Matthews. Troy Myers, why he did that, still unknown, but the future Shanaz's title opportunity looking bleak, perhaps. As we go to this live event.
Why is
Sim it up real
Eric
quick.
Thunder the CMV Alpha Champion?
Because I had to sim past it on pay-per-view.
Oh. Congratulations.
Eric Thunder held the Alpha World title for exactly 1 second. Congratulations.
Oh, pardon me.
Alright, the first matchup I had set on here... Could someone go to the Fusion card and look at the live event matches for me?
My boy, I tell you, on the Fusion card, episode 87, your live event is John Love versus Bloody Justice, the Old Gods, versus Cameron Harris and Lex Knight, and the I'm a Winner match.
John Love. To get on Bloody Justice. Still have to delete that fucking entire...
Bloody Justice.
I don't even know why I'm giving it
At
to
least the
him.
one on
Send it anyway.
CC looks kind of weird.
After I send the live event, I'm going to stop the stream. It'll probably be like 5-6 minutes before I start again Dynamic. So I have to actually make the card. I want to be a champion. How many subs is that? We got 3 today? Papa bless.
4.
Bless up. Oh, 4. Bless you, children. Well, it doesn't really matter. I'm going to be simming the winner match. I'll do the Genesis one, though. I'll sim all the live event matches on Genesis, but I'll do the winner. Just so that if Cop wins, he can book Nick Blake and say head trauma.
Please book Nick Blake. I just want to say head trauma one more time.
Alright, we got Aries and Hades taking on Lex Knight and Cameron Harris. Wait, Batman, are you still here? Is Batman still here? Can
Batman.
you check the chat?
I will check the chat.
People in the chat?
He is he a moderator or not? Loading. Yeah. He is still here.
Batman, if you can hear me, and Maury too. Batman gave me the information for Imaginary Friends. I have not had a chance to change it yet, so for Genesis, it is going to be the preset one I gave them. So don't be upset. I'll change it after. Batman already jumped down my throat about it. Clap, 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 clap. I said yes! Tom? Championship rings. Yeah, I got a few. Gold medal, first place. What do I gotta do? I gotta charge this phone.
Alvis, why didn't you like? You know what? All right, Dashin, I need to tell you something while we're here. Dashin earlier, not Dashin. Alvis earlier, right, said He asked me a question. He said, "What's the history on a match? Can you give me a history lesson?" Right now, you don't go to a history lesson.
Wait, who asked
You
that?
you know, Alvius asked me for an unmatched history lesson. Now, you don't go to history. You wouldn't go to a class if you didn't want to know everything. So I went on my Google Docs and I started typing out a novel from the very beginning of Unmatched. I was going into even the small feuds like American Justice and Mercer, right? Even the small feuds, I was really going in depth. I even put it in fancy text font to make it like a feather pen written novel. And he says to me, "Nah, you idiot. I don't want the whole history. I just wanted like the basic stuff." And I'm thinking to myself, you don't. Why would you want a history lesson if you didn't want to get an A in the test? Not that there's going to be a test, but like, I was going to give you all the knowledge. But what's up with that, Elvis?
Oh, fuck, MLP's on Genesis. Ah, whatever. He'll make a one-time Fusion appearance.
Who's making it one time? It was a novel.
MLP.
I have some of it saved. But
What do you mean
Send it to
Outlaws?
Topher
Two
as
subs.
well.
Are you just joking like Batman and Mario, or actually those 2 subs? But you can't unsub once you sub. You liars. Alright, let's send this shit real quick. John Love taking on a Justice. John Love gonna get his debut win. Cameron Harris and Lex Knight defeat the New Gods. Cameron getting a little bit of a comeback after Aries defeated him in a singles match last week. And Adam Valentine victorious in his debut off screen over MLP, who makes a one-time Fusion appearance.
How does one be a little Jewish?
Yeah, no refunds.
Dashin, I got a little pickup line for you, Dashin, next time you're at the club.
Oh, why is there rivalries? Please chill. Alright, guys,
Dashin,
I'm going to end the stream. Be back in like 5 minutes or so with Genesis. So be prepared. Edit show, I almost started it. BRB, y'all.